Welcome to Superdan, dealing in the desert.
Do not adjust your screens. You know what time it is. Hello, everybody. It is Superdan, dealing in the desert. Yes, it is. How are you doing on this fine July 29th, 2025? Almost 10 p.m. Things are good. Things are good. It is that time, people, for another exciting session of Superdan online poker. uh, I thought we would go back to the fun, exciting Luckfest boxes, blast sit and goes. All right. Same rules apply. We're going to play $5 blast sit and goes. If we're down 25, we're going to stop. If we're up, then we'll decide based on the time of the video when we're going to stop. How does that sound? Does that sound good? I think that sounds pretty good.
That sounds pretty good,
exciting. I
Superdan.
hope all is well. I hope you're watching all of Superdan's videos because, boy, we've had some exciting games, I tell you. Amazing, the ups and downs, the comebacks. Because no American likes better than a good comeback story. And a lot of those videos that you watch Superdan's posted the last couple of times were definitely that and then some. Yes, indeed, eh? So I hope you're all well. If you'd like, please subscribe to the channel. Superdan would appreciate it. We need some more eyes on these awesome videos that Superdan's putting out because it'll change the world. Subscribe, click the thumbs up, comment down below. And if you feel froggy, you want to support Superdan even more, a kind donation would go a long ways to support the show. You could do it via PayPal. Information's in the description line. Superdan would appreciate it if you would like to do that. If not, just watch and enjoy as soon as this sit and go starts. That is taking forever to start for some reason.
That sounds pretty good, Superdan.
Okay. We are starting. We are starting to sit and go. Sit and go. Here we go. Alright, so we start with a 15 ball. That's pretty good. I'll take a 15 ball. I need to resize this. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a little. There we go. We need to resize the screen. Stand by for some technical changes. Here we go. Okay, that's better. That's better. See, I was looking at a very small screen, and then on OBS it was a very big screen. So now we got it where it's, about the same size on each screen. So, long story short, Superdan's happy with the size.
You know, Superdan, it's time like this when I say to myself, time for a beer.
So, if you're not familiar with these blast sit and goes, obviously they're a very fast format. We're gonna call them donkey it off. Yep. Very fast format sit and goes. You start with very few chips, very quick blind levels, and it's a lot of luck in these things. Some skill. There is some skill, but not a ton of skill. A lot of luck. Yeah, and you saw immediately one person got out already. It plays three-handed. There's a little slot machine thing that you saw.
That is a good hand, Mr. Superdan.
That goes around very quickly, as you've seen, and it gives you different prize pool amounts. Usually, you're going to hit on a $5 blast sit and goes. You're going to hit $5, $10. I mean, yeah, sorry, you're not going to hit $5. The minimum is $10. What am I talking about? Minimum is $10. That's a pretty good flop.
That is a nice hand, Mr. Superdan.
Let's just go all in. I think that looks like a bluff if I go all in. Darn, you didn't have an ace? Ah, man, that sucks. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The minimum prize pool is $10. The maximum is $50,000. I kid you not. The highest Superdan has ever played is a $500 one. I showed a few 50s, but basically you're mostly going to hit 10, 15, 25, and occasionally 50s. Getting more than that's pretty rare. We got to beat Queen Jack. We did not do it. He rivers us.
Congratulations! You have failed!
Oh, we got rivered. Happens all the time. In these blast sitting goals, I promise you, it happens all the time. I'm used to it now. You know, I don't really tilt off on one, but if I start getting rivered on a whole bunch of them, then I get a little upset. I got to be honest with you. But one time, it's okay. Because I get these formats. They're crazy. We should have won that one, though. That was kind of a bummer. All right, so onwards and upwards. We're down 1. Now we're on a $10. Let's keep track here. So we're 0 and 1 right now. 0 and 1. Okay.
Let's go, Superdan. Get some.
Wow, look at this. And once again, somebody just right away busts out. Right away. Crazy stuff. 8-3 of diamonds. Not too good. Flop is pretty bad too. We don't even have a diamond. We don't even have backdoor
Fold Superdan,
diamonds.
just fold it, like a bad prom dress.
One thing I got in the habit of with playing online poker on WSOP is the rabbit hunting feature, which most casinos don't allow you to rabbit hunt. But on WSOP they do, and unfortunately, I'm getting into the habit of rabbit hunting, which you really probably shouldn't do. But, you know, I can't help myself. So we're just dwindling down in chips, because our hands are awful. And, yeah, you got to loosen up, but I'm not playing 8 tray. I'll play ace-5. All in ace-5. Hopefully it holds. I know we have the best hand. Yeah. Come on.
Here we go.
No heart.
Congratulations! You have failed!
Now.
I say damn, I say.
2, yes. Play another one. So now we're 0 and 2. And that's not a great start. As you can see, these are fast formatted, designed to be fast and formatted, fast, flat, and fun. I remember, you know, back in the day when Superdan was running races, believe it or not, Superdan became a runner for a while when I was the ages of 23, 24, 25, and maybe a little bit of 26. I was running races. And it's funny because I never was really a runner, you know, but I did it to lose weight. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I worked at Marie Callender's restaurant and gained a ton of weight and needed to lose it, and teamed up with a manager there named Billy Desmond. If you're out there, Billy, God bless you. And we decided to start running together and train for the LA Marathon, which was about a year and a half from the time we started training. And I took my chubby little body into probably the best shape of my life. I was ripped, cut. I was probably weighed about 142 pounds by the time of the marathon. It became an obsession for me because, you know, Superdan has some OCD qualities if you didn't guess.
You don't say.
So I'm making this short story long. Anyways, what was I don't know what I was getting at. But yeah, I forgot the whole point of that.
Drop me some knowledge, Superdan, idiot.
Needless to say, we ran the 1994 LA Marathon. I had a time of about 3.5 hours, even though I could run 3 miles in less than 18 minutes at that time. We didn't do enough long runs. So after I was halfway done with that LA Marathon, I broke down, and the last 10 miles or so was brutal. But I was running a lot of 5Ks, 10Ks in very good time. Very impressed with myself. And you know, I should have kept up with it. No, I would have had it. 5. I would have beat him with the 5. Pretty sure. The way he's acting. Oh, it's Marshall. I remember Marshall. I was playing him yesterday, and he's kind of a schmo.
Yeah, buddy.
But I did have the pleasure of busting him the last time I played him, so that was fun. He likes to play a lot of junk. He likes to suck out on people. So well, that was not junk, but Aces beats him, so he's gone. Bye-bye. Okay, so we'll try to see if we can claw our way into this with Mr. Quack Quack. We got a 3. That's good enough. We're not going to go anywhere because I don't think he has anything. He doesn't have anything. Okay.
Let's go, Superdan. Get some.
Full of junk. Quack, quack. All right. So we're right back into this thing. We're about even in chips. And we're going to try to get a W here, if possible. If possible. I think we're just going to call there with King 4 diamonds. We do hit a king. That's good for a bet. Take it down. We take it down.
Yeah, buddy.
Almost even in chips now. I mean, just a few chips separates us. See a flop. King 4, miss. Ah, man. That's a bummer. Maybe I should have hung on to it a little longer. I don't know. A7, that's a push. Push, push. King 8. I think we'll just call. Yeah. Nada. We hit a 3. That's good enough. He calls. He's got a 6. And we are out. Oh, what a bummer. Thought we were gonna have that one.
You have
I
failed!
felt good about
Shut
it.
up. Just shut up.
0-3.
Enough already, please.
Sometimes this happens, you know, in the sit and goes. It happens. It's very volatile. Volatility. 500. Nope. Another 10. That's a bummer. 500 would have been sweet. For sure. No flop. No pair. No nothing. Fold. Nines. That's good enough for a push.
That is a good hand, Mr.
Sure.
Superdan.
For sure. Then you say, Superdan, why don't you just raise? Why do you push? Because if you raise, they may call you with junk. They might hit their junk. You want to see all 5 cards. You know, if you push, you're going to see all 5 cards. And with pocket pair, you could hit that set on the river, you know. And chances are you already have the best hand. So that's why. All in is a very powerful move in poker.
You think so, Sherlock? Geez. Question. Does 1 + 1 = 2? Give me a break, Superdan.
All in.
That is a nice hand, Mr. Superdan.
Alright, he calls instantly. Does he have better than jacks? No, king 9. Instantly with king 9. You see? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, that's the craziness of these blast sit and goes. I mean, he didn't even think about it. Some people have a set pattern where if they have an ace or a king, it's an automatic all in or call. With Superdan, aces is kind of like an automatic all in and call. King queen is a call. Wow, lots of action. I need a king or a queen. A diamond would be good. Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
There we go. We got a W. All right. So now we're 1 and 3. 1 win, 3 losses. Or so we're in for 20. Out for. Wait, we're in for 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we're in for 20. We get back 10. We're down $10. Let's play another one. We're looking for big bucks, no whammies. Give me a big one.
Big money.
See, I think Superdan's best chance of having one of these videos go viral, and I could start really getting on the map and gaining subscribers and having a footprint, is a big one. You know what I mean? A big one. You know, gotta have faith. It'll happen one of these days. All right, 15? Yep, 15. 15's not bad.
Not bad. Not good either.
All right, so 15. We'll play this 15. If we win this 15, we might just call it a video. Nice, short, sweet 50 raise video. I don't want to put out long videos all the time. You know what I mean? That's the point. Gosh, nothing for the queen jack. Can't beat his ace. I think he had an ace. That's my guess. So, king 7. See a flop. Missed the flop. He probably missed the flop too, though. He probably missed the flop too. That's a great turn. Let's see if he keeps calling me. Yes, take it down. Okay, we're back in this thing. Back in this thing.
Take it down.
So anyways, can you imagine if on a Superdan video I hit a $50,000 blast? I mean, that would just be insane. It would probably make poker news. That's when Superdan can get on the map. You know what I mean? Ace King. That's an automatic push. I usually get called by Ace Junk. No, he had Queen 4. I think he's drawing dead. Yep, 0 equity. See? Look. 0
Let's go,
equity.
Superdan. Get some.
All right, so it's me and MD French. Of course, I'm an underdog, like I a lot of times am when I'm heads up with somebody. Oh, he does what I call the annoyance raise, but we're gonna call. We got a king. And fold. King on the river. Dang. That sucks. 8 deuce. I'm not even gonna bother with that. 8 deuce. Nine 7. That's playable. I don't like that MD French keeps min raising me, but I'm gonna check, bet, all in. Okay.
Bad judgment, Superdan.
Okay. All right, so that's 1 and 4. We're down $15. Let's try another one.
Congratulations! You
I probably should have took a little bit more, a couple
failed.
more seconds there, because if you noticed, my opponent just pushed. Didn't do a C bet, but pushed, and that should have told me that my opponent probably hit something there. You know what I mean? So I was thinking maybe they were on the flush draw. That's what I was thinking. So my pair beats a flush draw, so I called. But I think if I took those precious few little seconds extra to think, I might have been able to lay that down. So, anyways, on to the next. Another $10. Very disappointing. Another $10. Very disappointing. Good flop, though. We'll bet 40. We'll bet 80. We'll bet 60. Yeah.
Take it down.
I knew it. You had a 4, didn't you? You had a 4, didn't you? Queen 9, I mean, it's not great, but it is playable. Especially in a blast sit and go. It is definitely playable. We hit a 9. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Does he have a jack? I don't know if I believe him. I got lucky. All right. Well, you know, Superdan can get lucky once in a while. You know, I mean, they get lucky against me.
Luck box.
So we hit this lucky straight there. It was, you know, I admit it was lucky. Now we have kings. It's a no-brainer. And good, he doesn't have an ace. Good thing he didn't have an ace. All right.
Yeah, buddy. Big money.
Lock it up. All right, so we're 2 and 4. We're 2 and 4. Let's play another one. I'm not sure how we're doing on time, but we'll play another one and see how it goes. I remember, I think the last blast sit and go, the first one we had a $50, $5 blast sit and go, and got a $50 prize pool, and I mean that was like a 20-minute, maybe even a little bit longer blast sit and go. I remember it was a long, you know. So sometimes they're not all that quick. You know, it just depends. I wonder how long a 50,000 would be. I wonder how that structure is. You know, I'm so curious. Only one way to find out. Come on, WSOP, give me a $50,000 one. It's going out. 15. All right. This is probably going to be the last one, guys. I want to keep this short and sweet. I don't have to put long videos in every time, you know what I mean? Come on, give me a pair. Give me something. Give me something. Nothing. Queen high. Might be good, though. Yeah, it's good. I could beat... My crap is better than your crap, Budman. My crap is better than your crap. Let me see what the hand... What he had was... He had 9-5. Okay, so he had 9-5. One of the few hands I could beat. Couldn't beat much there, but I could beat 9-5. I don't know how much I like this Liga Privada cigar here. See, it has a Habano. Habano is not Superdan's favorite wrapper for a cigar. It's not my favorite. I like Maduros. I like Connecticut's. Connecticut Shade. Sumatra. Not like too crazy about Habanos. they tend to get like a charcoal taste. You know, and charcoal just isn't my thing, man. It's not my thing. Nice suck out from sweet pea. Nice suck out from sweet pea. Wow, Budman's really trying. Budman. Hey, A for effort, F for execution, though. We're just getting junk after junk. I'll let these two continue to have their fun. AC-doocy, AC-doocy. AC-doocy. I'm not going anywhere. I got an ace. I'm going to push. Oh, boy. We're in trouble. Wow. What a turn for Sweet Pea. That really sucks. I thought we had that one. That really sucks. Why couldn't Sweet Pea be down to like 80 in chips again? You know what I mean? King 8, worthy of a push with our chip stack. He's going to call with anything. Outflops us, of course. We need a river. No. Alright, so that puts us 2 and 5. What do you think? Should we play one more? Let's play one more. And I swear this is the last one. This is the last one. We'll play one more. So we are 525. We're 35 in, 20 out. We're down $15.
If you catch a chinchilla in Chile and cut off its beard, willy-nilly, you can honestly say you made on that day a Chilean chinchilla's chin chili.
5, 10, 15, 25, 35 in, 20 out. Yeah, we're down. We're down $15. $15. We can make that up with a 15 or higher. Here we go. Spin, spin. Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to get a 500. I swear I thought, wow. Man, that would have been exciting. Too bad. But we have a $15, which is of course better than a $10. So, oh man, flush draw. We would have called. Oh no, don't give me the flush. Okay, thank you. I would have been upset if we would have hit the flush. All right, Eve Viner. Let's see what we can do here. See what we can do here. I don't think he has anything. Let's see a turn. Turn did not help. Let's see a river. River did not help. And we're going to chop. I knew he didn't have anything, but I thought he still had his beat. You know what I mean? But he didn't. King is always, worthy of playing and heads up. I don't know if it's worthy of going all in or calling it all in, but it's worthy of playing. We flop an open-ended straight draw. That's good enough to call. Now we got the nut flush draw and open-ended straight draw. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We do hit the nut flush, so what should we do? We're going to go all in because he has a flush too. Yep, pay me. Thank you. Wow,
Take it down.
Set. Ooh, and a flush. Wow. All right, so that's how quickly fortunes turn on Blast Sitting goes. Now we're 2-1 favorite, or 2-1 favorite. That's dumb. We got a 2-1 chip lead. Can never be easy. Can never be easy. The ever-powerful 6 tray. The ever-powerful 9-3. Alright, got an ace. Push. No, he's not going to go for it. Not going to go for it. 8-5. Is that worthy of a flop? No, he gave me the poop emoji. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. Oh boy, did he hit something? Yes or no? Let's find out. He did hit something. Okay. Oh well. Good play. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. If I had a diamond, you'd be walking the green mile. But I didn't have a diamond, so now our backs are up against the wall again. Our backs are up against the wall again. You know, very simply, I didn't believe him. So that's why I played it the way I did. But apparently I should have believed him. He played it very sneakily. Very sneakily. Very sneakily. Alright. We can't really diddy-daddle here. We gotta go. Alright. We're live. Okay, got the 10. Oh!
Congratulations!
Oh, the pain.
You have failed!
That really blows. Alright, so we're 2 and 6. 530. 40 in, 20 out. We're down 20. I said we'd play till we're down 25, right? So that means I got to go back on my word and keep playing. Because I said, you know, we'll keep playing till we're down 25 or we'll see what's happening. Right now we're down 20. So we will keep playing. Let's hope for a good one here. Okay, it's not going to be a $10. Okay, $15. All right. All right, it's not a 25, it's not a 50, but we'll take it. We will take it. We called because we're getting a good price for our money. $10 to win like 50 or 60. Fold. Seven, 8, 9, 10, Jack. We would have hit a straight. Probably good. I don't think anybody has a queen. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do have a queen. Yes. Okay, we did. We made the right play.
That is a good fold,
We would have
Superdan.
got beat. We had the dummy straight, so we would have gotten beat. So good lay down on our parts. Good lay down on our parts. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't think I should call 6-5. Yeah. Didn't feel good. Ace King feels good. Ace King feels very good. Come on, Diddy. All right. 8-6. All right. You are 9%. No. All right. Thanks, Diddy. Way to
Oh,
play
my.
that 8-6 offsuit. This is the advantage of playing Blast Sit and Goes. You get people that do this, you know. Play any 2 cards. They'll call you with any 2 cards. But odds are, you know, you're a big favorite, and that's what counts. You know, they could suck out on you, trust me. And they could suck out on you often, but the percentages will sooner or later come into play. And if you're constantly going in with the best hand, you know. This is an opportunity to actually knock them all out, so this is why you should call with Queen 5. Not a great hand, but you have an opportunity. But the opportunity is gone. All right, so 313, 587. We're up against T-Baby. T-Baby don't mean maybe. I got King 8. I'm going to push with King 8. Push with King 8. That's a pretty good flop. Let's go 60. Oh, man, I wish T-Baby hit something there. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. We have a tray. I think that's good for 60. What do you have, T-Baby? I think you hit something there.
I say damn, damn, I
Ace
say.
5, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, we folded it. I didn't feel good. 10 tray, which is not good unless you flop 2 pair. Please have a king. Please have an ace. Don't have ace king. Oh! Oh!
You lose.
That's not fair. That's not fair. All right, so we're going to call this a video session. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. So, I mean, Superdan's going to show you it all, you know. You know, we didn't have a winning session that time, but, you know, Superdan is not just going to show you going deep in tournaments. He's not just going to show you winning Blast Sit and Go sessions. He's going to show you the other stuff too. You know, because you're going to get the whole enchilada. All right. We're still doing quite well. I think we're at 375 and we put in 175. So, you know, I'm happy we're doing all right. This happens, you know. I may play Sit and Go where we win 3, 4, 5 in a row. So, you never know. Okay. Thank you for watching. Cheers. And I'll catch you later.